Chosen one, let the awakening compass guide your spiritual journey. You've already felt a relentless search for something greater, as if there were a higher purpose waiting to be revealed, right? Maybe you've experienced that moment of spiritual awakening that seems to open your eyes to a new reality where everything begins to make sense. But what if I told you that this is just the beginning? What many don't know is that there's a second phase, deeper and more transformative, which takes you to an even more powerful connection with your higher self and divine energy. This phase, known as the second awakening, is where your true mission begins to reveal itself, and the impact you can have on the world goes beyond what you imagine. In today's video, we will explore the signs of this awakening, how it can change your life, and how you can align it with your divine purpose to live a more authentic, abundant, and light-filled existence. There are moments in life that seem to awaken something greater within us. What was once routine now feels empty, and deep questions about purpose begin to arise. This is the start of the spiritual awakening, a journey where the connection with the higher self and divine energy becomes inevitable. It's no coincidence that you're reading this. You're tuned into a different frequency, something that few understand at first glance. And do you know what's even more interesting? This experience doesn't choose the perfect moment, it simply happens. At first, it may feel challenging. Feelings of disconnection from the world around you, coupled with an intense search for something more authentic, begin to take over. It's as if the universe conspires for you to see beyond the illusions that once surrounded you. Often, it's triggered by a significant event, a loss, an unexpected achievement, or even a simple moment of introspection, that everything starts. In this phase, the soul's vibration is an invitation to explore new ways of thinking, feeling, and acting. This is where authenticity starts to stand out. What once made sense, a job for status, superficial relationships, or even an exhausting routine, loses its power. A desire to align thoughts and actions with something genuine takes over. You might notice you're seeking more compassion, not only for others but for yourself. After all, this journey is not about perfection, but about healing and accepting every part of who you are. That's why making space for silence is so powerful. Imagine your mind as a house that needs to be organized. Sometimes, you need to stop and put everything in its place to find what really matters. At this point, practices like reflective writing or the habit of listing 3 reasons for gratitude each day can help you connect with divine energy. Remember, the awakening journey is as unique as your fingerprints, and the next step will be discovering what it means to move into a second awakening, a deeper level of consciousness. When the second awakening begins to manifest, the change is palpable. You are no longer the same person you once were. The things that used to seem important now become secondary, and your divine purpose becomes even clearer. This awakening is not just a repetition of the first, it marks a deeper level and a true transformation. The connection with the higher self becomes stronger, and the sense of being aligned with the universal flow feels almost tangible. Like a vibration resonating in harmony with the universe, you feel the call to something greater. At this point, you may begin to notice that the limitations that once seemed insurmountable start to dissolve. Old fears, negative thought patterns, and even past traumas seem to be released, as if they were ready to make space for something new. You become more aware of your emotions and start to understand that everything happening around you is a reflection of what you carry inside. Actions and decisions become guided by a divine energy that transcends the ego, and your energy vibrates at higher frequencies, allowing you to align with your divine purpose more intuitively. But how do you know if you are experiencing this second awakening? The feeling of being guided by something beyond your human comprehension is a good indication. It may come through synchronicities, visible signs along your path, or even a sense of inner peace that permeates your daily life. Perhaps you have noticed a growing tendency to distance yourself from environments or relationships that no longer resonate with your true essence. This phase is about trusting the flow of life, knowing that the abundance of blessings is on its way, and that you are more prepared than ever to receive. As the second awakening deepens, you begin to notice a natural distancing from everything that no longer serves your spiritual growth. What once seemed important, whether status, material possessions, or even everyday concerns, loses its weight. Instead, a deeper awareness arises that true abundance comes from an authentic connection with the higher self and with others. The old patterns of seeking external validation begin to be replaced by a quest for inner alignment, as if everything begins to fall into place in a larger, divinely orchestrated picture. You begin to feel lighter, more centered, and more willing to give what is necessary for collective growth, knowing that your divine purpose is intertwined with the well-being of everyone around you. And then, the big shift comes. You begin to live with more presence. It's no longer about expecting something to happen in the future or feeling remorse about what happened in the past. Instead, you start living fully in the now, with a higher vibration that touches every moment. What once felt like a struggle now flows with ease. You begin to realize that your life is in total alignment with the energies of the universe, and blessings start to manifest in unexpected ways, as proof that the path you've chosen is in harmony with the divine. This state of elevated consciousness not only brings healing within, but also expands your ability to give and receive love, compassion, and wisdom. At the beginning of the spiritual journey, the first awakening emerges as a revelation of the power of the mind. It's as if a key is turned inside you, and the pieces that once seemed disconnected now begin to align. For the first time, you realize that your reality is not just a reflection of the external world, but also a manifestation of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. In this stage, the connection with divine energy becomes clear and powerful. Meditations, prayers, or simply moments of introspection can create a resonance field with something greater, leading you to understand that you have a divine role to play. However, as this awakening deepens, you notice that what seemed like a deep connection with the divine was also limited by your own perception. The first awakening teaches you to master the mind, to realize the power of positive thinking, and how the vibration of your emotions creates your reality. Yet, the second awakening goes beyond. It transcends previous limitations, challenging the beliefs you still carry about what is possible or not. This awakening forces you to step out of your comfort zone, where the logical mind and ego once held dominion, and opens space for you to embrace higher energies that will guide your path. This process is something transformative. You begin to realize that your previous limits were, in fact, self-imposed barriers, and now you are ready to explore higher dimensions of vibration and consciousness. The second awakening is an invitation to release excessive control and trust more in the flow of life, knowing that, by doing so, you are aligning with the divine purpose and allowing the abundance of blessings to flow freely. By releasing these limitations, you begin to experience a sense of lightness, where living in accordance with your true essence becomes more natural and, ultimately, more rewarding. As the second awakening progresses, you begin to realize that true freedom doesn't come from controlling the events around you, but from trusting the natural flow of life. As you free yourself from the limitations of the mind and ego, a sense of alignment establishes itself, as if your energy is finally tuned in with divine energy. At this point, manifestation becomes more fluid and natural. The ideas you cultivate materialize with greater ease, not because you're forcing them, but because your vibration is in harmony with what is divine and expansive. The scarcity mindset begins to be replaced by a broader perspective, where abundance reveals itself in all areas of life. Upon reaching this level of consciousness, you become more aware of the relationship between your thoughts, your emotions, and what happens around you. The second awakening forces you to detach from the limitations imposed by society, by old beliefs, and even by unresolved fears. You begin to understand that you are in a constant process of healing and evolution, where every challenge is an opportunity for growth. By abandoning old thought patterns and embracing new vibrations, you not only free yourself but connect more deeply with your true divine purpose, experiencing a transformation that goes beyond the mind, a transformation that touches your soul. The purpose of the second awakening is, in essence, to align you with your true essence, your divine purpose. At this stage, it is no longer about learning the power of the mind or how to control the reality around you, but about transcending the limitations you've imposed on yourself throughout your life. It's as if you're being guided by a higher force that directs you towards a natural alignment with the universe. Instead of seeking something outside yourself, you begin to realize that everything you need is within you, your higher self guides you, and all you need to do is allow that energy to flow. This deeper awakening is a transition from doing to being. The obsession with control and constant effort begins to give way to a more intuitive and fluid way of living. There is no longer any need to prove anything to anyone, or even to yourself, because you have already recognized your intrinsic value. Your divine purpose is not something to be achieved, it is something to be lived. When you align with your true essence, doors open, opportunities appear, and blessings flow naturally, as if the universe is conspiring in your favor. In this process, the second awakening is not limited to personal growth but to contributing to the greater good. Your journey becomes a reflection of compassion and growth, not only for yourself but for everyone around you. The awakening of your spiritual abilities is a way to raise the vibration of all humanity. The purpose of this awakening, therefore, goes beyond you, it involves everyone around you. By living authentically and being in alignment with divine energy, you become part of a collective movement, helping to transform the world into a more harmonious and conscious place. The depth of the second awakening also involves a clearer understanding of what true abundance is. It's not about accumulating material goods or achieving titles, but about understanding that your divine purpose is rooted in connection with everyone around you. As you begin to live according to this understanding, your purpose becomes clear. It is not something you find or achieve from the outside, but something that is revealed as you connect with your purest essence. True purpose is not necessarily something grand or visible, but a daily practice of living in alignment with your divine mission, which attracts all the necessary blessings for a fulfilling and meaningful life. However, for this to happen, courage is required. The second awakening demands that you transcend the limiting beliefs of the past and free yourself from external expectations. This can be challenging, as it means leaving behind parts of your old identity, but it is an essential process to live authentically. When you align with what is true for you, your energy becomes purer and more vibrant. This alignment brings a sense of inner peace, where you no longer need to chase approval or validation. You begin to see yourself as a genuine expression of the divine, and from this, you become a channel of light for others, helping them also awaken to their own purposes and potential. The first spiritual awakening is a transformative moment, but also full of valuable lessons. It is when you begin to understand that your thoughts are not just fleeting moments but creative forces that shape your reality. This understanding reveals the power of the mind and the impact it has on your life. At this moment, you learn to take better care of your emotions, observe your thought patterns, and recognize how the energies you emit affect your reality. You begin to understand that each thought, each emotion, is a seed planted in your inner garden, which will sprout and manifest in the external world. Moreover, the first awakening is about freeing yourself from the prison of the ego and the limiting beliefs it imposes. The identity you carried until then begins to unravel, and you start to ask yourself, who am I, really? This questioning is essential because the ego always tries to keep you inside a box, with limitations and rigid thought patterns. However, the first awakening teaches you that you are not these limitations. You are, in fact, something much greater, more expansive, and free. This learning is the foundation for growth and preparation for the second awakening, where freedom and expansion become even more evident. This initial awakening also brings to the forefront the importance of introspection. As you begin to understand the impact of your thoughts and emotions, you find yourself in a constant state of reflection. It is no longer about reacting to events, but rather about observing and learning from everything that arises within and around you. The practice of introspection allows you to develop a deep awareness of your motivations and patterns, creating space for real and lasting changes. With this, you begin to align more and more with your higher self and the divine purpose being revealed with each step you take on your journey. The first awakening also teaches us about the importance of compassion, both for ourselves and others. As you begin to perceive the influence of your thoughts and emotions, the need to forgive and embrace your imperfections arises. You realize that true healing begins when you accept yourself, with all the ups and downs of the journey. This understanding expands your capacity to see others with more empathy, recognizing that everyone is at different stages of their own spiritual journeys. The first awakening opens our eyes to the interconnection between all, reminding us that true transformation only occurs when we are capable of seeing and nurturing others with genuine compassion. This phase is also marked by learning about the power of presence and mindfulness. As you disconnect from the noise of the external world and the constant search for validation, you begin to realize how important it is to live in the present moment. There is no longer space to live merely on autopilot, reacting to circumstances without awareness. The practice of presence brings an inner clarity that allows you to observe transformation opportunities in every moment, in every interaction, and even in the most challenging situations. This practice of presence becomes a foundation for the next stage of growth, the second awakening, where you begin to live more aligned with your purpose and with the divine energy flowing through you. The second awakening is a phase of true transformation, where you begin to release everything that no longer serves your spiritual growth. This process involves a deep reassessment of your life and the beliefs you have sustained up until now. It's as if you were cleaning the dirt off a foggy mirror until the clear and vibrant image of who you really are begins to emerge. This transformation requires courage because it invites you to abandon old identities and limitations, those that no longer resonate with your higher self. True freedom arises when you realize that by letting go of the past, you make space for new possibilities and blessings that have been waiting for you. However, this process of transformation does not happen abruptly. It is gradual, like the blossoming of a flower. As you surrender to the divine flow, changes begin to happen smoothly, without forcing anything. This internal transformation reflects in the external world, bringing alignment and harmony to your life. The second awakening is about trusting the process and letting go of trying to control every detail, knowing that the universe is working in your favor. This alignment brings a sense of peace and confidence, allowing you to move forward without resistance, knowing that everything is happening in perfect timing and with divine purpose. As you align with this higher energy, you begin to realize that transformation is not just an internal change, but a transition to a more elevated state of being. You start to live with more authenticity, and this authenticity resonates in your actions, words, and choices. The second awakening is a shift from doing to being, and as you become more authentic and connected to your divine essence, the world around you also begins to transform. Relationships become deeper, opportunities more aligned, and finally, the abundance that has always been available to you begins to flow freely, naturally, and effortlessly. As you surrender to this transformation, the second awakening also brings with it a new perspective on life's challenges. What once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle now reveals itself as an opportunity to expand your understanding and strengthen your connection with the divine. The true magic happens when you begin to see every difficulty as a lesson that brings you closer to your highest essence. Over time, you learn to trust in your ability to overcome any situation, knowing that everything is aligned with your greater purpose. This understanding completely transforms your approach to life, bringing a peace that transcends external circumstances. This awakening is also an invitation to live in harmony with the vibration of the universe. When you align with the frequency of your higher self, situations begin to flow more easily and synchronously. The idea of forcing or fighting against situations starts to disappear because you realize that everything has a divine purpose. The transformation in the second awakening is not a struggle but a process of surrender, trust, and acceptance. Through this harmony, you become a beacon of divine energy, radiating light and attracting the abundance waiting to be recognized. As you align with this new energy, your spiritual journey becomes even more fluid and magical, like a river flowing effortlessly in its course. One of the most significant changes of the second awakening is the awakening to the power of vibrational alignment. You begin to understand that everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibration, and the key to manifesting what you desire lies in aligning your energy with what you wish to attract. It's no longer about effort or control, but about being a reflection of the energy you want to experience. For example, if you seek love and connection, you must first align with those energies within yourself. This can be done through daily practices of meditation, positive affirmations, or simply by being mindful of your emotions. By raising your vibration, you naturally begin to attract situations, people, and opportunities that resonate with this elevated energy. However, this transformation is not always linear. There will be moments of uncertainty and challenges, as releasing old patterns and beliefs can be an uncomfortable process. But it is precisely during these moments that you learn to trust more deeply in the divine energy flowing through you. Over time, you will realize that struggle and resistance give way to a state of inner peace. The second awakening is, in fact, a process of surrender to the natural flow of life, where you allow yourself to be guided by your true essence, in total alignment with your divine purpose. By doing this, you will encounter a new reality, more authentic and more connected, where blessings flow abundantly, without the need for control or excessive effort. Vibrational alignment is one of the most important keys to success in the second awakening. True transformation begins when you understand that everything in the universe, including yourself, is in constant motion and vibration. The frequency at which you choose to vibrate determines what you attract into your life. If your vibration is in tune with the desires of your divine purpose, you begin to notice that things happen with greater ease and harmony. This alignment does not require effort, but rather a constant attention to your internal energy. For example, if you're seeking more peace and happiness, you can raise your vibration through daily practices of gratitude and meditation, starting your day focused on feelings of appreciation and connection with the divine. As you work to elevate your vibration, it is essential to maintain emotional balance. This means being aware of what you're feeling and, if necessary, adjusting your energy. You may notice that on some days, your emotions are more challenging, and that's normal. The key is not to resist these emotions, but to recognize them, embrace them, and then release what does not serve your growth. For example, if you feel fear or frustration, take a deep breath, accept those feelings, and remember that they do not define who you are. Instead of identifying with them, you can ground yourself in your higher self and, with that, restore your vibration to alignment with divine energy. By doing this, you will notice that situations begin to flow more naturally, and you feel more connected to your purpose. By elevating your vibration, you begin to experience a state of being much more than doing. Instead of getting lost in the whirlwind of activities, you learn to trust more in the divine flow, in the natural process of life. This doesn't mean being passive, but rather being in a state of conscious observation, where you allow opportunities to present themselves without resistance. The key here is total trust in the universe and in yourself, knowing that as you align with your true essence, life begins to respond in a more abundant and fulfilling way. This vibrational alignment creates a field of connection with the divine, where you feel truly guided at every step, experiencing the true meaning of peace and harmony. To achieve continuous vibrational alignment, daily practice becomes essential. You need to create moments where you can intentionally connect with your higher self and divine energy. These moments of introspection act as small resets that ensure your vibration is always aligned with what you wish to manifest. It can be as simple as taking a few minutes to breathe deeply, doing a guided meditation, or simply going for a walk in nature. Each moment of presence brings you closer to your divine purpose and strengthens your connection with the universe. The key is to keep these practices consistent so that they become a daily habit that sustains your elevated vibrational frequency. Moreover, raising your vibration also requires discernment, the ability to perceive what or who is influencing your energy negatively. This involves observing the people you associate with, the media you consume, and the environments you're in. Sometimes, certain situations or relationships can drain your energy without you realizing it. Learning to distance yourself from sources that don't contribute to your growth is crucial to maintaining your alignment with abundance and with what is truly important for your spiritual path. This might mean cutting ties with old habits or people who don't respect your journey, but by doing so, you create space for a purer energy that aligns with your divine purpose. One of the most powerful spiritual practices you can adopt is gratitude. It's not just about thanking for the big blessings, but about recognizing the small daily gifts. When you begin to cultivate an attitude of gratitude, your vibration automatically rises, and you connect more deeply with divine energy. For example, upon waking up in the morning, make a mental or written list of 3 things you're grateful for that day. This not only opens your heart to more abundance, but also aligns your energy with presence and the natural flow of life. By practicing gratitude daily, you create a vibrational field of connection with the divine, and this begins to reflect in your life experiences. In addition to gratitude, meditation and self-reflection are essential for the second awakening. These practices not only help calm the mind but also promote deep introspection, allowing you to connect with your higher self and receive insights into your spiritual journey. Meditation doesn't have to be complex. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath, feeling each inhale as a direct connection to divine energy. By doing this regularly, you begin to feel an inner peace that becomes more enduring over time. The key is to practice frequently and with patience, as transformation happens from the inside out. Another transformative practice is vulnerability. In a world that often values armor and self-protection, being vulnerable is an act of courage and authenticity. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you are aligning with your divine purpose, showing who you truly are without fear of judgment. This may mean expressing your deepest feelings to a trusted person or even sharing your insecurities with your community. Vulnerability creates a deep connection with others and opens space for collective growth. By living more authentically, you find a healing that goes beyond the physical, touching your soul and, thus, aligning more and more with your spiritual destiny. In addition to meditation and gratitude, the practice of presence is fundamental for the second awakening. Living in the present moment, without getting lost in the past or worrying about the future, is a powerful way to align your energy with your divine purpose. Often, we let ourselves be carried away by anxiety or concern, but true peace comes when we focus on the now. Try taking a mindful walk, where your attention is completely directed toward what is around you, the sound of birds, the scent of the air, the feeling of the wind on your skin. This not only raises your vibration but also connects you with the abundance of experiences that life offers. The more you practice presence, the more your energy aligns with the flow of the universe, allowing life to unfold with more fluidity and less effort. Another key aspect of this spiritual journey is cultivating a genuine support network. Seeking community can be one of the greatest boosters of your spiritual growth. Being surrounded by people who share the same goal of evolution and connection with the divine can accelerate your process. Participating in meditation groups, reading circles, or spiritual events creates a collective energy field that strengthens each individual's journey. Remember that, while the spiritual path is personal, the energy shared in community can be a transformative fuel for your own evolution. By sharing your experiences with others, you not only learn more about yourself but also create opportunities for collective healing and growth. The path of the second awakening is not without its challenges. One of the greatest obstacles many face is the spiritual ego. As you begin to connect with the divine and reach a higher state of consciousness, it can be tempting to feel superior to others or desire to show off your spiritual evolution. However, this is a deviation from the true purpose of healing and growth. Instead of clinging to a sense of superiority, it is important to remember that the spiritual path is an ongoing journey of humility and self-awareness. Whenever you feel tempted to compare yourself with others, pause and redirect your focus on authenticity, recognizing that everyone is at their own stage of development. Another common challenge is the tendency to avoid negative emotions. During the process of transformation, there can arise an impulse to suppress feelings such as sadness, anger, or fear, believing they don't fit with the new version of yourself. However, it is precisely by facing these emotions honestly that you can integrate and overcome past limitations. The key here is to accept that everyone has highs and lows, and that each emotion, whether positive or negative, is an essential part of the growth process. By allowing yourself to feel without judgment, you align more deeply with your higher self and create space for true healing. The practice of acceptance and self-compassion is vital for navigating these challenges. Additionally, many struggle to balance spirituality with daily responsibilities. Life in the material world can seem to conflict with spiritual practices, especially when you feel that you should be meditating or in a state of reflection all the time. However, true alignment between spiritual and material life occurs when you are able to integrate both in a harmonious way. By bringing awareness to what you do in your daily life, whether working, managing the household, or interacting with others, you can infuse these activities with divine energy. For example, instead of viewing work as a monotonous task, consider it an opportunity to serve your divine purpose, applying compassion and presence in your interactions with others. Another significant challenge on the spiritual journey is internal resistance to change. Even if you have the intuition that you need to follow a new path or make a decision that aligns with your divine purpose, the fear of the unknown can be paralyzing. This resistance often manifests as insecurity or doubts that arise when you are about to take a step toward your true destiny. However, it is precisely in these moments of resistance that the greatest growth occurs. The key is to act with confidence, even if fear is still present. By moving forward despite your fears, you begin to release old patterns that no longer serve your purpose and align with a higher vibration, capable of bringing abundance and growth into your life. Additionally, it is important to recognize that spirituality is not a straight line. The process of evolution is full of ups and downs, and patience with yourself is a crucial aspect of the journey. There is no shame in falling, making mistakes, or even feeling lost from time to time. In fact, these moments of uncertainty are vital for healing and true transformation. When you allow these moments to be part of your process, without judging yourself or comparing yourself to others, you are allowing yourself to be genuine and authentically human. Every mistake is a lesson, and when learned with compassion and acceptance, it becomes a key to achieving a deeper state of alignment and connection with your purest essence. The importance of community in the spiritual awakening process cannot be overstated. As you progress on the journey of the second awakening, connecting with other souls who are also seeking spiritual growth and transformation can be one of the greatest catalysts for your evolution. Community provides a safe space where you can share your experiences, challenges, and achievements. Additionally, by surrounding yourself with people who share similar values, you create an environment of mutual support, where love and compassion flow naturally. The collective energy of a community aligned with divine energy has the power to accelerate your own spiritual ascension, as it strengthens the vibration of everyone involved. One way to build this community is by joining meditation groups, spiritual discussion circles, or even online meetups where self-awareness practices are shared. These spaces not only provide collective learning but also help solidify the sense of belonging. Remember that by sharing your own experiences and challenges, you not only strengthen your connection with others but also allow yourself to learn from what others have to offer. The process of spiritual growth is deeper when lived in community because it is there that you experience the lessons of authenticity, healing, and growth in a shared way, multiplying the benefits for all involved. Furthermore, community is a powerful source of inspiration and motivation. When you connect with people who are on the same path but at different stages, you begin to see that the spiritual journey doesn't have to be a solitary one. This is especially valuable during times of difficulty, when doubt or frustration may try to take control. In a supportive community, you find the comfort and strength needed to keep going, because seeing others overcome similar obstacles reminds you of your own strength and the divine purpose guiding your path. This sense of unity and mutual support is what makes the spiritual journey even more powerful and transformative. The chosen ones have a divine mission that goes beyond personal transformation. Their journey is not just about spiritual evolution, but about elevating the energy of the earth and contributing to a world more aligned with love, compassion, and light. They are called to awaken and live their most authentic truth, aligning with their higher self and the greater purpose of humanity. When these individuals deeply connect with their divine essence, they begin to realize that their mission is to spread this transformative energy, positively impacting the people and the environment around them. This mission involves living vulnerably and truthfully, without fear of showing who they truly are. The chosen ones do not hide their imperfections but embrace them as part of their journey. It is precisely this authenticity that makes them beacons of light to those around them. They know that by living their truth, they not only find inner peace, but also generate a vibration of healing and transformation for everyone they come into contact with. If you feel called to this mission, know that you are already aligned with the energy that can transform not only your life, but also the lives of many others. The true strength of the chosen ones does not come from power over others, but from their ability to inspire, guide, and elevate those around them. They are leaders not because they impose their will, but because their actions and vibration are a reflection of divine purpose. They understand that their mission is not to save the world, but to awaken those who are ready to see and experience the divine energy that resides within each person. By living with compassion and purpose, they become catalysts for profound and lasting change, allowing the world to align with a brighter and more abundant future. We have reached the moment to reflect on the importance of fully trusting the divine process. Each of our divine purposes is unique, and even when difficulties arise, they are disguised opportunities for growth and healing. The spiritual journey is marked by highs and lows, but the most important thing is to maintain trust that everything is unfolding according to a greater plan. By trusting in the natural flow of life, you align with the light and vibration that will guide you to the blessings that are reserved for you. The practice of gratitude is essential in this process, as recognizing what has already been achieved creates a field of abundance that attracts even more blessings into your life. Authenticity is the key to unlocking the full potential of your mission. By living with vulnerability and openness, you connect with your deepest essence, and this connection is what allows for genuine transformation, both for you and for those around you. True healing comes when you allow yourself to be who you are, without masks or judgment. Remember that there is no right or wrong path, only the path that resonates with your soul. Allow yourself to be guided by your higher self and by divine energy, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. For those walking alongside others in community, it is important to remember that each person is on their own awakening journey. Each person's mission is unique, but all play an important role in creating a more enlightened world. Sharing your experiences and encouraging others along the way creates a cycle of growth and connection that transcends the individual and becomes something collective. So, embrace your journey, trust the process, and above all, keep your heart open to the compassion that will help lead humanity to a higher state of consciousness and harmony. Now that you understand the fundamental principles of this spiritual journey, the big question is, are you ready to take the next step? The path of the second awakening is filled with challenges, but also with immeasurable rewards. Imagine living aligned with your true essence, raising your vibration, and spreading divine energy wherever you go. It's not time to wait, it's time to act. The first step is to believe that you are worthy of this transformation and that your authenticity is the key to true healing. So, what will you do with everything you've learned today? If you're ready to dive even deeper, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and keep exploring this path of growth. Remember, you are part of a community of awakened souls, and the world needs your light now more than ever.